All right, man. Welcome back to the show, man. Larussell, how you feeling today?
I'm well. You heard?
Yeah.
Gotta keep up when you stand ahead. Live in the bakery section, I stay with some bread. The breaks, the culture, the essence. Don't mix up burdens with your blessings. When I was a little lad, I took trips with pops. Oakland, Richmond, been in the block. You look just like your pops, used to get it a lot.
All right, hey, my first question today is Fairfield the Bay Area or nah?
Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know, Fairfield is family to me. Like, it's right there by the V. They 20 minutes out, and they contributed a lot of sauce to the culture. We done had Taji Spitz and Rick Rock and a whole bunch of legends come out the Flats. The Flats is home, nigga.
Yeah, all right. So all y'all saying Fairfield ain't the Bay? So I noticed that recently you be f***ing with more up-and-coming artists. Like, you brought out Ray-Bans, you fucking with Miles Minnick. So what leads you to tapping in with artists that are more up-and-coming and type shit and bringing them out?
I just like niggas doing dope shit. Dope people doing dope shit. If I see it and I don't really be knowing who up and coming and who not. I just see dope shit. Sometimes we find artists who ain't got no following. You feel me? And I just love it. If I love it, we gonna make it happen.
Yeah, all right. And then so you tapped in with Miles Minnick recently too. That's kind of a different change in type of music and stuff, but it's kind of popular right now. Because the Christian rap has been kind of emerging recently more. It's been more Christian rappers coming up. And of course, it's a different subject matter than like typical rap that you see.
But Miles talking about life. Talking about the same shit I'm talking about. Only difference is he say God.
What made you tap in with Miles though?
That he just been pushing this line and I keep seeing him. I've ran into him a few times just throughout my journey. I seen him early when he was young Bailey, and I've just been seeing him grow. And it's like, man, I'm the type of nigga, when I see something going, I just want to help and cultivate any way I can and be a part of what's happening. And he been putting in that work. You know, I'm somebody, I celebrate people who work that hard to get to where they got to get to.
In today's time, what's the biggest mistake that NorCal artists, younger artists are making that's holding them back?
Not being authentic.
What you mean?
They're being inauthentic. Like, where the music, everything, you know, I've met several artists that don't match their art, you know, and it's going to be very difficult for you to go far if you're inauthentic, because the energy that you cultivate is going to keep haunting you, you know, and eventually the time is going to come where you have to be yourself. And if that version of you is not what you presented yourself as to the world, it's just gonna be conflicting for your audience, and you're gonna lose. It's gonna be hard to sustain. It's hard to wake up every day and put on a mask, because you're a human. And one day you're gonna wake up and forget and just run out the house, and they're gonna be like, oh shit, where's your mask? And you're gonna forget, you know. So it's like, man, just show up as yourself and make the art that you truly want to make, and be the person that you truly want to be. And if you be happy with having less as yourself, if that's what it leads to. But it's seldom that it does, man. You could really, everything could change. Just be authentic. I think that is the grand key. Like, we get in, a lot of the music that we get is because niggas is trying to be somebody else or copy somebody else's sound. That's why we can't get new, fresh sounds, because niggas aren't being authentic. If you be yourself, there's going to be certain shit that only you can do as you.
All right, so you got any last messages for the people? What you got coming?
Nope.
To let people know? All right, that's it. Leave it at that. Hey, that's all we need.
What made you start this platform?
Shit. All right, it's kind of a long story, but I'll get into it. So really, I've always been into blogging, and I've always just, like, back in the day, I would make little blogs about, like, the video games I would play and shit. But then I also started getting into the hip-hop scene. So during, like, 2017, it was, like, the SoundCloud era. And so all these rappers were coming out the woodworks. But also, this is before I made my page, but I would be going outside to parties or going to college, going to school, and I'd just be meeting hella rappers out of nowhere. And I was like, oh, this is dope. I could just go outside, meet rappers, look at them on SoundCloud. Oh, this is cool. So I made like a little list of all the rappers I knew. And I was like, I made it on a blogger. But it was getting no attention because I wasn't like promoting it. I was just kind of doing it for fun. But then, so COVID hit. I was about to graduate college, and I was like, fuck, I need a internship or something. I need to do something after I graduate, and no one was fucking with me. I even applied to Thizzler, and no one was fucking with me. And I was like, fuck, all right, I gotta build my own leverage, do my own things to like give them a reason to fuck with me. So then I was like, all right, what if I take this idea, bring it to Instagram, and then just post every day, post people, whoever, just post whoever, yeah. And then that's how we got connected too, because I was posting him back in the day.
Hard.
This shit was, yeah. So now it's like, all right, fuck it, we here. I gotta keep this shit going.
What kind of shit you be posting?
Shit, everything rap, Northern California. Really, it's a focus on the underground though. So like the artists that don't.
What kind of shit you posting though?
Is it still the rappers under 10K?
Yeah, but I have expanded. I post more bigger rappers now, but I do keep it like pretty much I do city by city. So like this is like this is rapping in Vallejo, or like this is rapping in East Paul Walker.
You be like charging for posts?
Yeah, it depends though, really. But like if it's something dope, then I'll just fuck with it. If it's something,
I was going to tell you that too. It is fire that you do post alternatives.
Yeah.
You don't just post that murder, kill shit. And I appreciate that because it's like, nigga, we don't need to just, that's all we be seeing.
Well, whatever y'all want us to post, we're going to post.
Yeah.
Like, that's all we have so long.
Like
anything y'all send us,
positive
Larussell, is
images
good.
Make a difference in people's minds.
I mean, you
children
just.
right now,
I think all art should mimic life, and in life there's positive and negative. So it can't be. It's no fucking way you got a page full of shit that's like that's the only life. It don't make sense. You feel me? It's gotta always be blended. That's beautiful.
You gotta show everything, the good, the bad.
We do.
come back to